those like big stupid plastic jugs of rum and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, how many people are going to show up? Which I don't care if we can keep it outside and I don't have to clean up after you drunken assholes, whatever.
Yeah.
The band shows up.
Oh.
The Faint shows up to my mom's house in Chandler. There proceeds to be, in just a few words, a giant orgy in my pool.
Oh, wow.
I was not involved. My boyfriend and I were kind of onlookers hanging out in the kitchen, just sort of like what's going on? It's like bedlam out there. And then we drank. I must have gotten drunk because I remember staying up for pretty much the whole thing, kicking people out. So people were passing out on the couches, whatever. Somebody got a blowjob in the pool, definitely. And at the end of the night, Todd, who's the lead singer of the Faint, I was like walking him out of my house. Like, you guys have to go. Like, get back in your van and get out of suburbia. And he just like grabbed me by the head and planted one on me.
Oh, wow.
And then they took off in the van. Oh, and then the next morning I found that plastic jug of rum just floating, just
in the
bobbing
pool.
in the pool.
Wow.
Yeah. Good times.
That's one of the many compelling reasons not to have a party for me is that I don't want to have to clean up after anybody.
It was like one of those high school movies from the 80s.
Yeah, it sounds like
What's the one where
like The Sure Thing,
yeah,
or
the kid is hanging out of the tree and then he falls and he's like, "Oh, pretty lady."
Oh,
You know
isn't
what I'm talking
that
about?
is that 16 Candles?
Was that in 16 Candles?
Is it? Wasn't
I
that
wanna say the
might be.
character's called Long Duck Dong. But
Oh yeah, Donger.
yeah.
Donger
Is that
need
16
food.
Candles?
I'm pretty sure that's 16
I gotta
Candles.
look this up because that's too funny. But yeah, that's what this party was like.
It's not Pretty in Pink, and it's definitely not Breakfast Club, but it's one of those Brat Pack movies. I'm pretty sure it's 16 Candles.
The name of the actor is Getty Watanabe.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in 16 Candles, the 1984 film. 16
All right.
Candles. Long Duck Dong. I was right about the name. Yeah, because he hooks up with the super tall chick.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Good times.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, also on Thursday night, but I think it's at like Talking Stick Slayer.
Oh.
If you're interested. If you're curious.
Yeah, that's Ed Masley was saying that last night. Is that there was? I think he was said because he was supposed to cover it, and he was trying to get a freelancer or somebody to cover it for him. So
you don't want to hang out with those dudes.
I
with
think
the
he had
t-shirts
something
with
else.
The sleeves cut off, and then
yeah, I think he
long
had
stringy
something
hair.
else going on too.
Not
But
your scene. Oh.
oh, me? Yeah, no, no. No, I'm trying to
I
think
would
of
go
the
out of
next
curiosity.
thing. I have no interest whatsoever. I'm trying to think of what the next thing I'm going to see is. I have to start sort of planning that stuff out because I know I've got a Calexico ticket and I know I'm planning to go see Squeeze, but that's not until September.
Oh, that's a long time out.
It is, but there's Subados coming up. I think that's in June.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
What venue?
I think that's going to be Crescent.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe it's Valley Bar. I don't know. I don't remember where they were playing, but it's one of those venues, one of the stateside venues. And Jenny Lewis just announced that she's playing the Van Buren.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, which that one I'm super excited about.
She hasn't toured for a while.
Well, she hasn't had an album out for a long time. Yeah. And this new one, On the Line, is really, really good.
Yeah.
I think it's the best thing that she's done.
Cool.
And that's including all of the Rilo Kiley stuff and all that sort of thing. But yeah, it's vying for favorite album of the year so far.
Wow.
And what else? Oh, John Cusack just announced that he's appearing at Chandler Center for the Arts.
Really?
Yep, he's going to do a screening and discussion of Say Anything.
Wow.
Yep.
That was a great movie.
It was. I'm toying with the idea of going. I know apparently if you buy a $75 ticket, there's a meet and greet afterwards. But I don't think I'm going to do that.
Oh, I could totally see you. I'm surprised that you would say no to that.
He's one of those guys that I don't know if I want to meet. Like, because I have this
It'll shatter all your illusions.
Maybe a little bit,
no.
because
Come on.
I don't know, maybe. But again, it's also $75. I don't know if I want to spring for that much for a ticket. But
I am actually
I might
very,
spend $40.
very surprised. I'm a little on the shocked side that you would say no to John Cusack.
Well, I'm not saying I won't go, period, but
to the meet and greet.
But for because I don't know. Maybe I should.
I
think
we should
start a
GoFundMe and raise the money for you to meet John Cusack.
Well, it's not that I can't afford it. It's that I have trouble justifying spending $75 for that to get a photo op. I don't do it. I've never done a photo op thing at like Comic-Con or anything like that.
Can't you contact his people and do? Like
I was thinking about that. Like maybe I should
limited
try.
Engagement.
It doesn't hurt.
I think you should try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Work that press pass.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, stranger things have happened. I've the people that have been willing to be on the show, and then the people that I get, where their publicists reach out and see if I want to do something. It doesn't hurt to try. I'm supposed to Wednesday night, and it will have passed once this goes up, but, I am somehow supposed to fit in an interview with this Swedish pop band called Violet Days.
Okay.
I listened to a little bit of their music, and it's okay. But it was one of those situations where this was a publicist contacting me, and so I feel kind of obligated at this point to say yes to things like that so that I keep getting requests.
Yeah, sure.
So I have to go do that. They're opening for some band I've never heard of at the Van Buren on Wednesday, so I have to go there. And then after that, I need to go record the final Chatterbox, which is on Wednesday night as well, because Jessie called. That quits.
Yeah.
She's done. So
that'll be it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Signing off for the last time.
Indeed.
That's too bad.
It is. I liked it, but she wants to do other things, and she's been pretty crazy busy. And I'm going to welcome having one less commitment.
One less podcast.
One less commitment. Because
don't have enough.
But it kind of, I'm looking for replacement stuff, and
already, jeez.
Well, I mean,
give the breakup some time.
But staying busy kind of just
Yeah, but that's
gives me stuff to do.
Just a distraction. It's not really closure.
No, it's not, and I'm all right with that. But but no, I'm looking for stuff that other people want to do. Like at this point, I would want to just either I can do recording and production and all that, or I could just do production, or if somebody has a finished thing that they just want us to put on our page or platform or whatever, that would be great too.
That's cool.
Yep. So that's the kind of next phase for that.
This is not as cool as Jenny Lewis, but Avril Lavigne has a new album. She was on a late show, so I had to watch because
you watch the late shows.
Yeah, I do. I watch all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she hasn't put anything out for a really long time either. She looks exactly the same.
Does she?
She has not aged very much. It's called Head Above Water. Oh, and when I was in LA, I was trying to find something to listen to, so going through all the radio stations. Mm-hmm. And I heard
LA has KCRW, right?
I don't know. Which frequency would that be?
It's on FM. I don't remember the actual number on the dial, but that's kind of one of the more famous. They're the ones that have that Morning Becomes Eclectic show.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
Don't know. Whatever I landed on was produced by one of the universities, but they were talking about Sheryl Crow. I guess she has announced she's not ever going to put out a new album of her new work solo.
Oh yeah.
But she wants to do a lot of duets with people all the time, all over the place. Interesting. And then they played a song that she had done, air quotes, with Johnny Cash.
Oh really?
But it's really a song that she wrote. It's called Redemption Day.
And I heard about this, actually.
Yeah, he recorded, but then the track, we could almost pull it up and listen if you want to, because I thought it was okay. She spliced together, so most of it's her singing, but there's his vocals in there, too. So it's kind of nice.
Cool.
It sort of reminded me of that Nat King Cole.
Oh, yeah, Unforgettable.
Decades ago.
Doing that. Yeah. That's cool. I can't pull it up right now because I don't have that track enabled.
Right. Yeah, that's okay.
And we would have to stop and start it over again. No, I mean, not start it over, but I would have to splice those two together. I'm feeling lazy. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm curious to hear her duets. I like the duets Gaga does.
I liked Sheryl Crow's first album, that Tuesday Morning Music Club or Tuesday Night Music Club or something like that.
I never had the whole album.
I never owned it.
I only know her from the hits.
Yeah, and I guess that's,
But I'd go see her live.
Yeah.
Like if someone had an extra ticket.
She was there at Innings
She's
Fest.
A good performer.
She was, and I didn't stay for her or Incubus.
My LA friends got tickets to Paul McCartney and Elton John, and they were telling me the reason. It's because in the last couple years, when people started to drop, like Prince and David Bowie and Tom Petty, they kind of panicked.
Oh, so they
now
want
they
to see.
thought, anybody who's kind of an old timer, we better go see them now.
Yeah.
And I feel that way about the Rolling Stones. That there was an announcement a couple weeks ago that Mick Jagger was in bad health.
Yeah. Well, he was having some heart surgery or something, I believe. Yeah.
So, I've never seen them. Have you?
I've never seen them live.
Yeah.
That's one of those where, again, I don't know. I would get why seeing Elton John would be kind of cool. It's supposed to be, I think it's his last tour.
And the movie.
There's that movie coming out. Yeah.
Although the movie from the trailer, I thought it looked a little annoying.
I don't know. It's another, I had no interest in seeing like Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
And this seems like it might be kind of like that.
Well,
but I don't know.
It seems like they took a lot of liberties.
Yeah.
More fantasy oriented. I don't know.
I don't know either. But it's
I hope it's not too cheesy.
Who knows? Those biopics are kind of weird. Didn't they do one on Ian Curtis too? And they've done a Morrissey one
that came out on Ian Curtis, like one that was pretty mainstream and then one that was pretty underground in the last few years.
What was I going to say? I don't remember.
I don't either.
That's I was going to ask you if you had seen Shrill. Did you watch Shrill?
No. Is it good? Should I watch it?
I really like it, and it's only 6 episodes.
Tell me what's good about it.
It's really cringeworthy, kind of funny.
Skeptical, is it?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. It's very much like a pull no punches kind of.
Okay.
Like it doesn't. I don't know. You should watch it because I feel like if I say too much about it, it will give away what I think is kind of unique about it.
Okay.
And, yeah, it's really well done, and like the actors they got for it, they're really cool.
What's the premise? Why should I pay attention?
So Shrill, I guess, is and I haven't read the book, but it's based on a memoir. It's what's her name? Is it Adie Johnson? What's her name? She's actually from Phoenix. Like she went to Xavier. Adie Bryant.
From SNL, yeah.
Yes, so it's Adie Bryant. That's what her name is.
Yeah.
Her mom owns. What was it? Francis, I think.
Oh yeah, I guess I heard that.
And
wait, I saw a trailer on Netflix or something.
It's a Hulu show.
Yeah.
So,
okay, Hulu.
But
and there's some other interesting actors in the cast, right?
Yeah, there are. There's as far as the people that I recognized, because I didn't really know anybody in it, was Daniel Stern and Julia Sweeney play her parents.
Okay.
And they're kind of a delight to watch.
Do they have good chemistry?
Yeah, I mean, and they just do that kind of older, the older parents kind of thing, of this like middle-aged thing, and he's going through treatment for cancer, I think prostate cancer or something like that, and so she's dealing with this kind of peripherally while she's also dealing with working for this magazine that she really wanted to work for, this editor that she really respected, but she's also not, she starts out as sort of this mild-mannered, timid sort of person who's kind of like in the background, and then one day she just decides that she's going to,
be empowered.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
Exactly. And yeah, it's really well done. And very funny, I think, too.
Okay. That sounds like something I could check out. My neighbor Yeah, I know you've seen this show. My neighbor kept talking about the show Lucifer.
I've never seen it.
Downloaded a couple episodes so I could watch it on the